which I think makes it a great competition.
Right.
We actually saw Method NA take
I
down.
really hope it's not overwhelmingly disappointing in terms of like garbage.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be pretty boring. Like they're gonna play it super safe.
So MDI is today.
I mean, how safe can they really play it though? You know, like what are they gonna do?
Well, they're not gonna come out in free Hong Kong vests or anything goofy like that. They're just gonna ignore that entire. They're probably removing people from the stadium with any kind of free Hong Kong shit.
Is anyone even coming to this besides to protest?
Yeah, the crowd was insane then. That
Really?
they showed. They packed the stadium.
God.
Probably with all Blizzcon employees.
What can we expect from her? Totally. So VK Lion is the first female player to ever compete in a world championship for Hearthstone, which is super exciting.
But this is what I was worried about. I don't want to hear about Overwatch esports or Hearthstone esports the entire time.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
anyone
zone out
wants
if that
to.
happens.
So
Yeah.
what we're looking at today is the top 2 players from the Americas.
I just want to see a
top 2
nice,
from Europe,
goofy
top 2
little
from Asia
conference.
Pacific, and top 2 from China, all battling out for $500,000.
I'd like to see something new. Create a new IP like Overwatch. Show us you're still creative, Blizzard. I dare you.
Well, I doubt anybody's playing Hunter, but if they are, I hope it's hilarious.
One person as Hunter.
Okay,
Really?
okay.
One person,
All right,
yes.
fingers crossed.
All right, that's gonna be exciting. All right, well, last but not least, though, let's go to my
Yes.
backyard real quick.
Yes.
The Overwatch World Cup. I really want to talk this with you, of course.
God, maybe you're right. Maybe this is just gonna be all shit-ass esports. Fuck me.
Any chance of seeing somebody take down Team South Korea this
I
year?
warned you. You convinced me that this was gonna be
I thought
epic.
I thought it was gonna be fun.
Yeah. At least wants to see somebody put up a threat to them.
Yeah.
3 years in a row is
It
great.
better
Go
be.
for the 4P. That would be
Because it's 4 a.m., which means I won't be going to bed till 5 a.m. I'll be killing my sleep schedule again after I just fixed it for fucking Blizzard of all things.
Yeah.
Fucking hate Blizzard.
Well, yeah, most of us hate Blizzard, but you heard about all the protests and stuff. It would be silly to miss it.
The protests aren't. They're not going to show the protests.
They
What
won't
do you
have a
think-
choice.
I mean, this is
They'll be lighting
They're not
crosses on
protesting
fire.
on the stage. They're protesting outside of the
you
fucking
think there's a good
stadium.
chance they are the guys who pull off
Thanks
the
to the
upset
resub,
against South
Ghost.
Korea?
I hope so.
They throw a camera right out there for a live protest
Oh,
response.
really?
What do you think?
I feel like that's my.
Jeff Kaplan's gone mad. He films nothing but the protests.
There were a lot of teams that
I-
for regions this year.
Yeah.
That'd be a dream come true for me if they just like completely leaned into all of that kind of shit.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
And being more inclusive with the Overwatch Gold Cup. Just seeing all those different teams coming together, and one, the community surrounding the esports competition was awesome. But to see all the different people from different countries coming and battling it out, it was really cool to kind of see who played well against who. There's some teams that had never even played against each other before, and so it was really interesting to see how the different metas kind of came together.
What's it been like for you? I mean, I've been doing this show for 6 years.
Yeah.
How has it been for you to watch esports grow to what it is today?
Oh, it's been awesome. It feels like just yesterday I was here in the fans watching Warcraft 3 being competed.
Right?
And now we're here. We have, what, 4 games and 5 competitions
Yeah.
across 2 days?
I
That's
remember when it was
crazy.
just StarCraft, Warcraft.
Yeah,
Right?
That's it.
Yeah. And then we have so much prize money up for grabs from all of our competitors. It's really
Yeah.
cool to see people practice, master their craft for an entire year.
Back.
coming to
Did I
the
miss anything
stage.
exciting?
That's
Any
what
free
Blizzcon's
Hong
all about,
Kongs?
You know what I mean?
Right. What arena are you going to be?
Just more esports. Do you like esports? They're talking about esports.
That's probably my
That's
favorite
2 minutes.
part of Blizzard is their
But tonight,
esports
I'm gonna be
division.
catching the
Thanks to the
StarCraft.
resub, Saucy
Didn't
Crusade.
they lay off a bunch of esports, like their esports stuff?
I have no idea.
Guys, let's
Probably.
See how, you guys are gearing up for BlizzCon on social media right now.
Ooh, that's a bold move to go to social media for this.
Let's go ahead and toss things right over to
Wait, what? How far ahead are you?
Mythic Call
Yeah,
again.
we'll take
Mythic
it on
Call.
I don't know.
What's
How far
going on?
behind are you?
I guess we're still.
I'm at the.
we are still
I'm at a
here
desk.
for
They're,
us, but
they're
actually right now we're
changing
gonna go
over.
to the
Yeah.
ceremony, but first,
to the main-
I see
Stage.
like 8 computers of people playing like League of Legends or something.
Oh yeah. That looks like Minecraft.
How you feeling?
Well, one guy looks like he's just playing Minesweeper. Thanks to the Prime Static and the resub Ashendalia.
Before we start the opening ceremony,
Is that the guy that made
I want to say a
Overwatch?
few words.
I don't know. He looks like he jerks off to My Little Pony though.
Had the opportunity to bring the world together in a tough.
Thanks to the
Hearthstone
resub
esports
Giz
tournament
Wait,
Khalifa.
about a month ago, and we did not.
Oh, he's the
We
president?
moved too quickly in our decision making, and then, to make matters worse, we were too slow to talk. with all of you.
Yeah!
When I think about
Go nuts!
what I'm most unhappy about, there's really two things. The first one is we didn't live up to the high standards that we really set for ourselves. And the second is we failed in our purpose. And for
To
that,
make good games.
I am sorry.
Why isn't he crying
I
on
accept
stage?
accountability.
He's not sincere enough for me.
So
What high
exactly-
standards do they have? They fired like 800 people at once a year ago.
But is he gonna say free Hong Kong or what?
Thanks for the gift sub, Trav, and the resub raid in purple.
Say it, pussy.
So what exactly is our purpose?
The
Make a whole
resub
game
jokes.
about it.
Blizzcon is demonstrating it even as we speak.
It's not my fault it's
This is-
low.
We aspire
This is getting
to
introspective.
bring the world together in epic entertainment. And I truly believe in the positive power of video games.
Boo!
This guy looks like the main antagonist
When
from
we
a
get it
Diablo
right,
game.
We create
He looks like a
common
guy you
ground
could never
where the
trust.
community comes together to compete, connect, and play. Irrespective of
So
the things
basically a
we
game
play.
publisher president.
As an
There's the
example,
prime Seagull and Wizard.
BlizzCon has people from 59 countries all around the world.
But only one matters. China, baby!
That is amazing. And that is the positive
God, it
power
would have been
of
so
video
fucking
games.
cool if he came out
To
draped in a
transcend
Chinese
divisions
flag or some
around
shit.
us and
Just
still
kicked over the podium.
We will do better going forward.
The volume's
But our
maxed out, you
actions
fucking idiot.
are
Jesus,
gonna
what am I
matter
supposed to
more
do about
than any
that?
of these words. As you walk
Is it
around
quiet
this
for you too,
weekend,
Jackson?
I hope it's
No, I
clear
can hear it.
how
Not over your
committed
fucking loud ass voice
to
though.
everyone's right to express themselves.
So stop talking
kinds
while
of
the president of Blizzard is trying to
All kinds of places.
convince us to buy his games again.
I've actually seen and heard many of you expressing yourself this morning. You used
Oh,
your
he's
vacation
actually talking
and
about the
your family
protest.
time to be here in Anaheim with us, and we are so grateful that you're here this weekend. Our best
Protesting
moments
us.
are here in our shared passion for Blizzard games.
Is there even passion left in those?
So once again, BlizzCon has brought us together, and today you're going to see a lot of the
Is he
hard
going to
work
announce he's resigning for this blunder?
Oh, it'd be huge. I can't sleep, I
that
feel so
good?
bad, yeah. And not a single woman in sight.
I see one.
Oh,
Or
hey,
is that a
whoa.
man wearing a wig?
I think there was a woman in front of that man wearing a wig.
I am personally so proud of what we are building, and I hope you love it too. Thank you for joining us.
Show us what you got.
Which one of these fucking losers is standing up applauding in an Overwatch vest?
So, are you ready to start the countdown?
Oh man.
I still love China! Thank you, Jeff!
Let's do it.
Well, what happened? What'd he say?
I don't know, he's resigning, hopefully. Thanks for the resub, ni hao.
Why is there a 30-second countdown? Just start from 10.
Just
Stop padding for time,
self-destruct.
Blizzard.
The whole building's about to go up in
Planted
flames.
bombs.
Thanks for the reset, hero.
It's like a cult when they go down, they just blow up all their super diehard fans.
Thanks for the resub, Meadow. Good to see you, man.
Diablo.
Even better. Overwatch. Post-apocalyptic RPG. Thanks for the resub, Pickmeister. And Noobish.
Thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought with darkness, guide myself to thy sacred light. Blessed O God, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me.
Quiet.
Yeah, this is
Resub
Diablo,
Moses.
right?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Blizzard has, what, 4 IPs?
That's what I'm saying. Make a new one.
They have our scent. Run!
Halloween is dead. We set up a haunted house and everything and only got 10 trick-or.
Halloween
Treaters.
is super dead in America. It's all because of the goddamn Joker movie. Everyone's afraid to go outside now.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No.
All I've seen this weekend is fucking posts from Halloween, like Halloween.
Nobody goes trick-or-treating anymore, though. You're talking about kids. Everyone's parents are afraid to let them go trick-or-treating.
He's not going to make it.
Well, how many kids do you hang around that you'd know where they're trick-or-treating?
What are you talking about, Jackson? Like, my house? No one comes to the house to get candy anymore.
Because it's in a gated residential full of old people.
I wasn't even home. I went to, like, a normal, like, hip area with no
you
gates.
weren't even home?
No.
And you say no one showed up at your place?
We have the Ring doorbell, so we get motion alerts. But at that house we went to for the party, it was just in a normal, regular area, and only like 5 trick-or-treaters came through.
That's still a lot. But yeah, I probably wouldn't send my kids out trick-or-treating.
I mean, usually you go with them.
No, I don't want to trick-or-treat.
They come.
It's too dangerous out there for me.
My 3-eye way opened. Blood shows. This doesn't make any sense.
Did you ever play much Diablo?
A long time ago. I didn't play much of 3 though, it was pretty stinky garbage.
Blood is the key.
So does this mean anything to you?
Blood is the key.
Not really. Thanks to the resub, blue Kool-Aid and love.
So, it says the blood of the willing goes.
You gotta be kidding me!
And orange.
That's pretty cool.
And the prime ridiculous in Vipix. Appreciate it.
It worked. We have to help him.
He's dead already.
Blizzard always has pretty cool cutscenes at least.
Yeah, they usually do.
Oh, that shit's fucked up.
I was emotionally invested in that character as well.
It's a shame he didn't make it. Oh well, cheer up. Gold split's better.
You gonna give him a kiss?
Must be hidden here.
Oh, you know what I
somewhere.
learned recently, Jackson, that I forgot to bring up?
What?
You know how Soldier 76 and Tracer are gay?
Yeah.
In China, they're not. They have
What do you...
They have different lore. So in China, Soldier 76 and Tracer are not gay.
The blood of them willing.
Like,
Hail. Hail the.
I don't... Like, what... How do you change the law specifically in one country? There's no like voice lines in game or skins
Yeah,
that make them gay,
there are,
right?
no, there is. So they take out certain lines that hint at it, and they don't have any of the like established lore ported to China.
This is a summoning. I
That's
cannot
fucking
speak.
dumb.
Don't lie to me.
We came here for treasure.
Thanks for the resub, Shad. Yeah, it sounds about right, Rick.
Maybe it's a temple.
Thanks, Godo.
Or a tomb, or.
It was safer on the other side of the gate. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Is that the guy from the start?
Yeah, he was the guy that left on the other side.
No, he just got killed again.
I hope this is all for Diablo Immortal and not Diablo 4.
Oh my god, that'd be incredible. Cut to like boring fucking gameplay footage from the mobile. The mobile
Yeah.
screen.
It's like Clash of Clans.
Eternal light protects me.
Yeah.
Divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought with darkness, guide my soul to thy sacred place.
Thanks to the resub, Jisa and Deadpool. Oh, it was a bald man the whole time.
Is that meant to be the devil?
I don't think so. I think he's just like a villain.
I thought the devil was the villain of Diablo.
Open your eyes.
Well, I don't think he's supposed to be the devil.
I don't know anything about Diablo, so.
Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal
There
light.
is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
It looked like he was forced here.
Well, at least give him the knowledge. You came so far.
And all the knowledge
Did I miss
you
anything
seek,
good?
Like he is.
Nope. You have not, Flower.
surrender. Speak the words.
He's not like forcing him to do anything.
Call her home.
By 3, they come. By 3, thy
So he just
way
gave up?
opens.
I think so.
By the blood of the willing, we call thee home.
I would have held out for a bit longer.
Yeah, he didn't really give too much
The
of a
dude,
fight.
yeah, the dude didn't make really like a compelling point or anything.
All this just for a triangle.
Hail, daughter
It's a dream catcher.
hatred. Creator of sanctuary.
No wonder they couldn't announce this last year. This would have taken like 3 years to make.
Hail,
Just this trailer.
Yeah, it's like a 10-minute trailer.
Lilith.
Lilith sounds familiar.
Yeah, Borderlands.
Ah, right.
They bought Borderlands. Remaking Borderlands 3. Darker and edgier.
All that just to birth this man a wife.
So is she Satan?
Does that look like Satan to you?
Yes.
Nah, it looks like a mini-boss.
Oh, you can see her heart beating inside her. That's gross. Yuck.
That was a cool character design, though. The womb she came out of became her cape.
Yeah. The womb that was made out of the other guy's guts, too.
It seems remarkably easy to birth Satan, though. You just need 3 goobers.
Please welcome
Yeah.
Game Director
Well,
of
they have to
Diablo,
chant.
Luis Barriga.
Yeah, true.
Just like that, millions of neckbeards forgot Hong Kong even exists.
And rightfully so. Diablo 4 is more important than China.
Good morning, BlizzCon!
Good morning.
It is so very good to be here. I want to thank all of you for coming, and a big thank you to Blizzard Cinematics for starting things off.
Especially
this
to
weekend.
those who bought our premium pass.
I know you all want to hear
$90.
about the game, so let's get to it. Diablo 4 is Darkness, World,
And
Legacy.
mobile.
Let's start with Darkness.
Exclusively on
Diablo
mobile.
4 is dark. You just saw the cinematics, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Whether it's the art, the story, or the horror elements that we've
His
embraced.
tattoo says
the first
vegan.
thing you will
Does it
notice
really?
about Diablo 4 is that we are going back to the franchise's darker roots.
Oh my god, he does have a vegan tattoo. Oh no.
Oh.
Good lord, it is dark.
It'll mean blood and gore. It'll mean occult symbols.
That's the guy
and
leading
rituals.
Diablo
More
4.
importantly,
Yeah, that's
it
gonna
will
be
mean
real dark.
victories are neither clean nor guaranteed. We hope you're as excited about that as we are.
Climax.
Well, at
as
least
the
he doesn't
main-
have to announce he's a vegan at every party he goes to now.
Yeah, he
Then we have
branded
World,
himself.
also super important for Diablo 4, because we've only seen glimpses
Thanks to the
into
resub, man.
Sanctuary and previous Diablo
Then you need a
games.
feed.
But those glimpses have enthralled us and captured our imaginations. With Diablo 4, we want to put the world of Sanctuary front and center.
Thanks to the Prime
we want
degree.
every character, every monster, every faction to have a sense of place. Drowned undead.
Do you think
that
they're going
emerge
to
from the
announce Overwatch 2?
coastlines. Brutal
Yes,
goatmen
I think so.
That come from the
You think they put that before? Maybe not. I was gonna say, would it be before Diablo or not if they were going to announce it? But Diablo is probably more prestigious, right? So what, you think Overwatch 2 at the end maybe is like the clincher?
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
The world is also how you'll experience most of our games.
Thanks for the resub,
It is
Well, then
there that you will
What the
find
fuck are they
enemy
gonna put in the
camps
middle?
and
They've got
friendly
nothing
towns alike.
else. Question and
It is
answer.
also where you'll
No,
find
we don't.
players to
We don't
interact with,
favor
whether
China.
it's to trade with them,
Yes, I am a vegan.
group with
Next
them,
question.
or should you choose to do so, murder each other in PvP zones.
Thanks for the resub, Godo and Hydra. That was sweet. Thanks, Ridiculous.
You know, that's actually not a
Finally,
bad idea
legacy.
though. Like if you
Whether it's the sense of
if you have
dread
willpower
from Diablo
issues and
1,
you tattoo
or the
vegan on you,
classic
you're gonna
class
have to stick to
lineup
being a
and loot
vegan, you
chase
know?
that we still are
You're not gonna go
inspired
back
from
on that
Diablo
once you got it
2.
tattooed on you. Maybe it's like a
Disagree.
commitment
Or
thing.
The best
What,
in
you think he's
class,
gonna-
visceral and
Dude, this
fluid
guy
don't
probably
think that's gonna make it
houses
for
some
Diablo
chicken
3 that we
tendies. Look at
still
him.
enjoy.
He looks like he throws a temper tantrum when his
We are
mom doesn't make
approaching
enough
this
chicken
series
nuggets.
with complete reverence,
He looks
and we
like
hope that
a
it
he
shows.
looks like a decent guy.
If you are new to
He doesn't
the
look like a
series,
neckbeard. He's
we
well
want you to
maintained.
feel
Oh,
like
he
we
looks
did when we
soft.
first played Diablo. If you're a longtime fan, we think this is the
That's just
game
'cause you
you've been
hate
waiting
vegans.
for.
Hey, whoa, I don't
Isometric
hate vegans.
Action RPG.
I just maybe don't respect the ones that
developed for
tattoo the
PC,
word vegan on their
PlayStation
bicep.
4, and Xbox One.
Thanks for the prime, somebody, and Kimmy.
On that note, we want to offer you a first glance at Diablo 4, along with our first 3 classes.
Boo!
Barbarian,
No, thank you.
Wait,
The
they're showing
Sorceress,
gameplay?
Yeah, I don't want gameplay. I only want cinematic
and the
trailers.
Druid.
Man, they really like Druid. Did
On
you see that
behalf of
guy
everyone on the
furiously
Diablo 4 team,
pointing?
It is
I
our
did not.
absolute pleasure now to share with you the world premiere
It's like
of the
fist
Diablo
pumping.
4 gameplay trailer.
They turn to the trailer and it's just the Tiananmen Square.
Just an accident was just brought in on the president's thumb drive.
Yeah.
Accidentally inserted.
The dream continues.
Intern plays a prank. Thanks to the prime.
That'd be
gold
such a great
dunk.
prank.
That'd be a huge
to a
prank.
distant land.
Yeah, if they like put up Free Hong Kong on the big screen or some shit.
Yeah.
There I find a city in
Oh,
flames.
what you said. I guess what you said would be better.
Streets choked with corpses. Unthinkable destruction.
Thanks to the prime loot
Senseless
crime.
slaughter.
This looks like Diablo.
His brother. Pure hatred.
Not yet. It doesn't. It doesn't have login issues.
Executions. Agony. Suffering surrounded me until my turn comes. They burn my eyes. Break my bones.
I will say,
I
I
don't know,
lo-
Diablo just looks like such an age-old concept to me. Like the top-down kind of stuff,
you're just not an
No one left
ARPG
to
fan.
stand against them.
maybe.
I love the voice actors in Diablo. They all have like such cool voices. But to be fair, I'm also not a huge ARPG fan either. Thanks for the gift sub flower, the prime shade, and the resub caramel.
That looks pretty cool. I'm trying to be positive here.
Did you ever play?
I want to be a part of the excitement.
Did you ever play Path of Exile or any of the Diablos?
No. I heard. See, that's why I don't get the hype behind this, because like Path of Exile, from what I've heard, is like way better, and already out and constantly updating.
Yeah.
So what?
Diablo.
I guess just because it's Blizzard, people love Blizzard.
Yeah. Anything Blizzard does is going to be huge. Always has. Thanks to the resub, Crumbles and Apotheosis.
You think me mad?
I just don't get it, because apart from like Warcraft and Starcraft, obviously, every single other game that I've played from them hasn't really caught my interest.
Coming, brother. Hell is coming.
Actually, now that I think about it, the only game I've ever liked from Blizzard is Overwatch in Season 1. Never liked World of Warcraft. Oh, StarCraft. Never mind, StarCraft
Yeah,
2.
Starcraft is amazing.
Yeah, StarCraft 2 is fucking great.
All
And
right.
the old
How'd you
Warcraft,
guys
not
like
World
that
of
first
Warcraft,
look?
but the original Warcraft.
I
are
didn't play
pretty
the
great for
original
the time.
Warcrafts.
We have a super exciting next couple days ahead of us. We have panels where we're gonna go deeper into the features, the systems,
No questions,
the world, the art of Diablo 4.
Yeah, I think
with
they
an
announced that
unveil
there was
panel
no
right after
Q&A.
opening ceremony on this stage. But that's not all. The
Which is
team's been
probably the
working
smartest thing
super
they've ever
hard on
done.
the game, and therefore we've been able to bring a little bit of that, a little taste for that. That's right. We have a very early look,
Oh god.
a demo
No.
playable on the floor today,
Huge!
right now.
But only if you bought the $70 VIP pass.
We hope you have as much fun playing it as we did making it.
And only
Once
then,
again,
and
on
then
behalf of
you
the
also
game
have
team,
to
thank
recite
you
the
all.
Chinese national
See you in
anthem
hell.
to verify that you're worthy of playing.
You have to show us your social credit score.
Please
Free Hong
welcome
Kong.
Game Director of World of Warcraft, Ian Hazakostas.
Right, I thought they were showing gameplay. Did that? Well, I guess they did show gameplay.
Yeah. Hey, it's Jay Allen again.
Let me hear you!
Wait, isn't he the president?
Terran, Zer,
Yeah.
What is he? He's also.
heroes of the storm,
He's just taking every role.
Ooh.
legends of the tavern,
Ooh.
heroes of Overwatch,
What the fuck?
and soon, ready to battle the minions of hell in Diablo 4, the brave souls of Sanctuary.
Yeah. Thanks for the resub remark.
It feels really great to be able to say the words.
Yeah, see how many
Diablo
people are
4
there,
out
Charlie?
loud.
You were wrong.
I
You
was
said
wrong.
that there was going to be no one.
We use
Never
code names when we're
underestimate
working
the
on the game,
forgetfulness
and
of
train
gamers, I
ourselves
suppose.
Not to reference the real name, and so when we're able to kind of come out and finally say Diablo 4, it feels a bit wicked. Diablo 4. We've actually had Diablo 4 in development for some time. You know, when we come before
I don't
you,
like
we
this
wanna make
man.
sure that when we reveal Diablo to you,
Wait, is he
that
wearing a
you
pride
good
pin?
look at the
That
Diablo
means,
vision of
well, that would mean
Sanctuary,
that this can't be shown in
along with
China.
a playable experience here at Blizzcon. You know, I've
Why are you trying to
spent
break
a
this
lot of time
down
playing Diablo
and
4,
Well,
prove?
I'm wondering
Like,
why.
you're trying to prove some kind of weird conspiracy. They just censor it in China.
But you can't censor his fucking pin. Jay Allen's like the fucking president.
What else is here for us?
They have an intern at the back
at
live
BlizzCon,
censoring it for the
Baker's
Chinese
Dozen
feed.
BlizzCon,
It'd be easy.
Lucky number 13.
He's just a walking blur.
We see BlizzCon as a place where the Blizzard community can have a home away from home. It's our home too, because many of us have grown up.
The Chinese people are like, who's this fucking
We've
talking?
forged lifelong friendships.
Pixelated.
We've made memories, and we've also had a lot of fun over the last 28 years.
Thanks for the
This
tier
year,
1
for the
Kerbane
very first
in the
time,
resub
You
chat.
can't prove that. I've never had any fun playing a Blizzard
honor
game.
that
My
legacy.
my favorite moment of
And
Blizzard
celebrate
from
the
like
beginning
a employment
of
perspective is when they laid off like 1,000 workers earlier.
Celebrate the games and the
I think that would
community
be-
Yeah, but to be
that we
fair,
have.
that was
We're
over exaggerated,
excited to
wasn't it? It was
debut
like
the Blizzard
customer support
Arcade
people in
Halton.
Scotland or something.
There was still 800 active employees all
Yeah,
at once.
but it was Scottish people or some
Blizzard
shit.
Arcade has an
Still a
old school
Thanos snap
arcade
on
bar.
people's livelihood with
Gather
no
with
warning.
friends.
Was it Blizzard or Activision? I know Blizzard is
Some of the
Activision, but like,
earliest things
I'm
that Blizzard has
they're,
ever
they're
made.
still run
For the
separately,
very
aren't they?
first time at
No.
BlizzCon,
They're the same
we
thing.
have Rock and Roll Racing,
I thought they were just owned by the same parent company.
Blackthorn,
They are the parent company.
and the Lost
Yeah, but then isn't
Vikings.
Activision and Blizzard like separate underneath that?
You've never
That I
experienced
don't
these
know.
games before,
Thanks for the gift
or
sub,
if you
Trav.
have, and you want to relive the magic, then the arcade is a great place to hang out. Joey Ray's Bar, as well as the Slaughtered Calf Inn are there, so you're welcome to kick back.
Oh, this is
relax.
just an advertisement for the fucking event that we can't go
The
to.
arcade isn't
Says
just a
you, I can go to
celebration
it if I want.
of where we've
I'll
come
book a
from.
flight right now and shake his hand.
Also a showcase.
Wait, where is it?
Some of our new announcements.
LA.
Let's talk about
Oh yeah, like you're flying out there.
StarCraft 2. If you're a StarCraft fan,
And there's not many of you
Yeah,
left.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Fuck yeah.
several years we've been working
The last
with Google
StarCraft
and
fan still
Deep
climbing the ladder.
Artificial Intelligence Project project.
I'm sure there's still plenty of people playing
DeepMind
StarCraft
Group
2.
has
I don't know
taught
about that.
agents how to play the game as part of their AI research. And I'm excited to say that for the very first time, players
Well,
are going to
wait, so they're just teaching AI how to play StarCraft 2? So now no one's playing StarCraft 2 but AI?
Yeah.
Versing each other.
We're replacing our human players with AI. They don't spam free Hong Kong in our chat.
But then they start doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you try this, you will not win. 3 of you will win. I won't win. For StarCraft 2 fans, we've also been
don't put yourself down,
on
Jay Allen.
bringing an iconic villain to life. I'm excited to announce that the leader of the Sons of Korhal and the ruler of the Terran Dominion, Arturus Mengsk, is coming to the game later this month as the next co-op commander. Mengsk is unlike any commander.
Wait, so they're still
played,
updating
and
StarCraft
at
2?
BlizzCon, he's loaded up
That's
and ready
news
for
to me.
it in the arcade. Let's talk.
No one is
Heroes
excited.
Of the Storm.
And even less people
the
excited
DeepMind
for this.
For Heroes fans, the
Thanks for
team
the resub,
has
Reed.
brought Deathwing the Destroyer into the Nexus.
Who?
Deathwing
Yeah,
is actually
you don't know
the most
Deathwing, dude?
requested hero of all
From
time,
Cataclysm?
and we're excited for you to
Even
have
I
an
know
opportunity to play.
Deathwing.
I didn't know him.
Deathwing
That's
actually
Deathwing,
has
right?
2 forms
I
with
think.
2 different sets of abilities, bringing
I thought they
the
shut this
iconic
fucking game
multiplayer
down.
fantasy to life.
It's doing better than ever.
It's playable
With
here
almost
for the
5
first
AI
time
players at once.
in the Blizzard arcade.
We're announcing DeepMind integration with Heroes of the Storm.
Everyone with a BlizzCon or virtual ticket will automatically receive Deathwing when he enters the Nexus.
I don't know why you're pretending like these games are doing bad. It's Blizzard, like you said.
No, Heroes
Name
of the
one
Storm.
Blizzard flop.
Heroes of the
With
Storm.
Heroes,
Easy.
and it's that in
No,
celebration
people
of
play that.
BlizzCon,
Nobody
all
plays
heroes are
Hero of the
free
Storm.
from now until November 10th. So if you've ever wanted
They
to
do in
jump and
China.
play, now's
Or
a great
places
time.
like that. Maybe not in America.
No,
We
maybe. I
have
don't
one
know
other
about China.
thing in one of a real-time strategy game in the Blizzard arcade.
It's free, isn't it?
It is called
No.
Warcraft 3.
No.
I don't think
Reforged.
Blizzard's ever made a free-to-play game.
We
Another
recently
remake,
started the
yes!
beta,
Classic.
And we're ready to expand the pool of testers. Everyone here,
Oh, it is free. You were right,
everyone watching
Jackson.
with a virtual ticket, you'll all have beta
As
access
per
to
usual.
Warcraft 3 Reforged starting Tuesday.
Oh, and Hearthstone is free. That's right. That's right. I was
And
wrong.
we'll announce the release date for Warcraft 3 Reforged
Thanks for the resub, Regan.
soon.
It's not a shit show.
This
It's just
month is an
boring.
important one in Warcraft history because we are celebrating both.
StarCraft 2
Yeah.
didn't start
25
free
year
though. That's
anniversary
cheating.
of
Just because it
Warcraft
started failing doesn't mean
and
that
the
it's free by
15-year
default.
anniversary
It
of
was
Warcraft.
bad.
What started failing?
StarCraft. People stopped playing. No one was playing. No one was buying, so they made it free.
That's not. Game companies do that all the
that
time. They
celebration
make popular
2 months
things
ago
free to get
with the
once they
launch
have
of
other
Classic.
monetization methods in. Look at Destiny.
No, I know. I'm just saying that doesn't
And
mean
we've
that
been
it was
excited
free
to
by
welcome
default.
back millions of players to Azeroth.
Yeah.
It's been a really amazing experience to see the beginning of the game all over again. You know, many of you, I've heard.
What are they gonna do to Classic?
Bag space.
Start it again.
Many of you are experiencing Baron's chat, maybe for the first time. And some of you have even gone back
And many of you are
to see
fucking
your
wenches down in the taverns,
Ah,
like we did.
The intellectuals.
part of that anniversary celebration.
Christ,
And
that game was
In
bad.
remembrance that, for some of you,
To you and
your
I.
favorite flavor is vanilla.
Yeah, and it
We
seems
have
like only to
vanilla
you and
ice
I.
cream for sale in the WoW
Yeah.
concessions area.
What's wrong with us? Why can't we enjoy what other people
You think
enjoy?
that you want
Fuck, I
this,
just can't stand. Go kill
And I think
50
maybe that you
Murlocs and hopefully get a drop out of one of the 50s. Good lord, Classic was boring.
I had fun.
Oh yeah, fucking around with it, but actually leveling was
BlizzCon
awful.
isn't just a celebration of our games, it's also a celebration of the players who play them. And here you can see some of the most skilled pro players compete in our games. I want to thank everyone out there for giving your energy and your support to your favorite teams and favorite players. About a month ago,
Thanks for the resub,
we
pal.
held
No,
the grand
don't talk about
finals for the
esports.
Overwatch League in Philadelphia. Congratulations to the San Francisco Shock.
Why's he got bulletproof
and
glass in front of him?
2019 MVP
That's his
Sinatra.
teleprompter.
Next
His
season,
teleprompter's in
the
front of
league is
him.
moving to a home and away
I don't
format.
think so. I'm pretty sure those
And
little
that
glass
means
Yeah,
panels are his
competition taking
teleprompter.
place in
No,
20
are they
cities
to,
all
are they
around
to
the world.
reduce glare
This is
maybe
the
so
very
that he
first
can
time
read it?
something like this has been
Maybe.
done in esports. And so it is a great time to be a fan of the Overwatch League, and it's a great time.
Or maybe it
to
is bulletproof glass. I'm starting to convince
At
myself.
BlizzCon this week.
That'd be the most
But the only-
inefficient placement of
Yes.
bulletproof glass.
Really? Like it's protecting his head, and most snipers come from above. Like they'd be in the top rows. They wouldn't be right in front of him.
And crowning champions for StarCraft 2 World Championship Series.
Imagine the frustrated
Hearthstone
assassin at the top
Grandmasters.
can't get a clear shot.
The WoW Arena World
He
Championship.
just has to move 5 meters to the right.
The WoW Mythic Dungeon International Tournament.
Thanks for the resub, Will.
BlizzCon has been home to some great moments in esports history, and we're excited to watch the action unfold over the next 2 days. This weekend isn't just about celebrating our pro players. It's also celebrating with you, the Blizzard community.
Hey,
One of the
cosplay
highlights
contest.
of the show is our community
Is that
night
real life?
contests, And
Oh, yeah, it is.
For me,
Yes.
that's actually my personal favorite of the show. I am pleased to announce that Darren DePaul, voice of Reinhardt, among other famous Blizzard characters, has returned to host.
Huge pickup.
This is one of the places where you really see
He
the
has handed in his
vibrant
contract.
and
He's
creative
quitting.
gaming community that is Blizzard and is BlizzCon.
Wow, when did they get this picture without all the free Hong
Really
Kong
excited
protesters
about
out front?
Everyone demonstrates. All right. In closing, I just want to say
I don't think there's that many
loud
people out the front. I haven't
that
seen
are
any
Blizzard
pictures of
employees
like
and that
giant
are in the crowd.
protests or anything.
And
I haven't
Blizzard
either.
and
I'm just
all of us
going off
here
of the huge movement that everyone said they were going to
We're here
do.
celebrate.
So I'm assuming
They
they're
always
there.
say that.
You know, we
Why
did
would you
really
assume that?
forward
They
to
always
this
say shit
week.
like
This
that.
is a highlight
True.
for us all year to come together and to celebrate all the passion of Blizzard games. And so, all of you watching, we are grateful. Thank you for being here with us. BlizzCon, be good to one another. Welcome home.
I don't live here, Alan.
Welcome home to your abusive household. Wait, was that the end?
I highly doubt it.
Please welcome Game Director of World of Warcraft, Ian Hazakostas.
Is he a vegan too?
Hello, BlizzCon!
Oh, what a rock star.
I am so honored.
How did the
and
stage
humbled
transform?
to
What
be
up?
here
Is this
with
a
all
different
of you
stage?
On
I have
behalf
no
of
idea.
World of Warcraft.
Thanks for the
as
fat
a
5 gift subs, Joe.
This is a game that's been at the center of my life for every one of those 15 years. I think 15
This
years
guy
ago
looks
on
super
this day,
high.
I think I was wandering around
Yeah.
looking for stores that were still taking pre-orders.
He's probably
for
anxious
World
'cause
of
he doesn't have any
Warcraft so that I could jump
bulletproof
in there
shields
on
in
day
front of
one
him.
Right with everyone
Yeah.
else. And just over 11 years ago,
I'd like to see
I
his
had
vegan
the privilege
brand
of joining the
tattoo, though.
development team to start to try to give back to this game and to this community that have given me so much.
Well, dude, imagine if he pulled up his sleeves and it just said meat eater or something on it.
Oh, that'd be
That's
hardcore.
that's what they've got to keep him and the other guy separate at the offices, otherwise it gets messy.
Going head to head in a raid zone for the very first time. Moved beneath the waves with our Rise of Ashara update. Along the way, we've seen the Kultiran join the
Thanks for the
Alliance,
resub, Eddie.
and the Zandalari Trolls bolster the ranks of the Horde. And of course,
God,
we
this is
have
like a
the
different
Mechanomes and
language.
Volterra waiting in the wings to join them in our upcoming Visions of N'Zoth update.
What the fuck?
I don't know what
And
any of
of
that
course,
means.
Just over 2 months ago, we
I know,
launched a new
Azeroth, that's
game
where we were.
called World of Warcraft Classic. And as Jay said, it's been incredible watching.
When are you gonna
millions
stop jerking
return to
yourself off
Azeroth
about
as
it, Ian?
stood before the Cataclysm. Whether you are returning home to an old friend after a long time away, or experiencing it for the very first time, it's been an incredible journey. And here, on the 15th year of World of Warcraft, this community stands as strong as it ever has.
Good work, Ian. It's all thanks to you, baby. The hero of
Oh, it's
Azeroth.
Ian.
Yeah.
Speaking of Classic, I'm excited to announce
Well, that's less
that
cool.
we
I thought
have
his name was
our next
Iron,
update to
like an
Classic
iron
just
cannon.
around the corner.
No, I don't think
In about
so.
a week and a half, the week of November 12th,
It was spelled I-O-N.
we'll be enabling
Are you sure?
the world bosses, the Zeragos,
Pretty sure it's
and
Ian.
Kha'Zix but most importantly, the PvP
Well,
system.
I don't think so.
I don't think
ION is Iron.
I don't think his
So if
real
you still
name
have
is
any quests
Ian.
to finish up in Hillsbrad, I would recommend
Why
you get them
not?
done between now and then.
Why do you think it's Ian? That makes no sense.
A couple of weeks ago, we released Dire Mall, and we have Dire Mall playable here on the show floor today. So grab some friends and check it out, or make some new ones. Speaking of the strength of the WoW community, I think one of
What if he just pisses his pants on stage right now?
It looked like he did.
Yeah.
He kind of broke.
His fucking fat wet spot just radiating outward.
This year, I'm happy to announce that we're working
Looked like he was
with not
short-circuiting.
one, but 2 different charities that both work on behalf of children around the world.
BlizzCon sound is
The
maxed.
first
It's just
is the
very
Make-A-Wish
quiet.
Foundation, an incredible group that
Not for
tries
me.
to grant wishes to
It is for
critically
me.
ill
I even have
kids.
my computer volume
And
maxed out for
honestly,
once.
we've had the pleasure of working closely with them over the
Have you
years.
tried turning
We'll
up
give
the
a
Twitch
shout out
volume?
to an
Yep, it's
inspiring young
maxed.
woman named Amara, who visited us and who we worked with just a couple months ago. The second organization is We.org, which works to provide food, water, shelter, educational opportunities, and more to children in need around the world. So next month, happy to announce.
Do you think it's still a charitable,
a pet that's going on sale? The
like,
adorable
if is it still a
baby
charitable
alpaca.
thing if you just keep talking about it?
Yeah, I think that's what makes it the most charitable.
What, when you like make sure everyone knows that you did a charitable thing?
Yeah.
So
I think.
if you thought that Dolly and Dot were your best friends,
That's
wait
when it
till
has
you
the
meet
most
Dottie.
impact.
Mm-hmm.
After be worming your way into Hearts Everywhere in early December, and all proceeds from sales of Dottie from then through the end of the year go
Aw.
to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation and We.org.
Nice.
But back in Battle for Azeroth, the year's not quite over. We have this 15th anniversary celebration.
Just
that's
shut down
around the
Classic.
corner,
That'd be
and
a
I mean
huge announcement.
Just around the corner. This coming Tuesday, November 5th.
Yeah,
we
because
will
it
be
would make
enabling all of the
absolutely
15th
no
anniversary
sense.
events in game.
I,
First
Ian,
off,
just kind of
shutting it
hate
down.
Classic, so I'm turning it off.
Thorax Revenge,
Doesn't
inspired
Classic?
by
Does
the
Classic
original
have more
Alterac
than
Valley.
like
Dig in,
retail
get ready
now?
to storm
Yeah,
that bridge
probably.
as you push your way into Stormpike. And next, we have a set of throwback raid experiences inspired by some of the greatest raid encounters of the early days of WoW, from Kael Thos through the Lich King. Players who complete all 3 of those experiences will be able to.
See, that shit
their
looks
very
cool,
own
but it takes
obsidian
like
world
80
breaker mount
80 real
inspired by
days to
Deathwing.
get there of grinding, like you said, Murlocs and shit.
I think what we should have done is just pay some Venezuelan people to like grind our
And
characters
everyone
to
who
max
logs
and
in
then play.
during the 2-month celebration will get their own little Lefarian.
I don't know why you, like said
Now, for those of you
Venezuela.
here in
Plenty of
attendance at
Americans
BlizzCon
would
in
have also.
person, we have a
Well,
second
Taking that
Venezuela.
bait.
A lot of,
celebration
what do
in
you
store
mean?
for you.
Venezuela, like a lot of their
Please
economy
join us
right now is
tonight
based on
at
RuneScape
8:30
gold
outside
farming.
the Arena Plaza.
They'd love an
for
opportunity
a
like
toast
that.
And a celebration with the World of Warcraft.
Thanks for the resub, Zenith.
Toast to 15 years of
I don't know if they
Warcraft,
necessarily
World of Warcraft,
love the opportunity or if
25
they're
years
forced
of
to
Warcraft,
for
and to the
economic
best
strain. But
that is
yeah,
yet to come.
I guess.
Yeah, obviously they don't love the failing economy, but when the options are farm RuneScape gold or play World of Warcraft, I think
As
World of
fun as it's
Warcraft
been
would win.
Reflecting on the
Yeah.
last 15 years and this past year in World of Warcraft, we all know that the most exciting part of BlizzCon every year is getting to hear and to talk about what's coming next.
Is when I get my nipples out. Get him out, Ian.
And so that raises the question, really, where would we go from here? What is next in store for Azeroth? I mean, it's, you know, as we stand right now, the Horde and the Alliance are perched on the edge of a tenuous armistice, finally putting an end to the battle for Azeroth.
We're making another movie.
World.
Do it.
And yes,
The first one was
forces
so
of
good.
N'Zoth and his old god minions are looming, but I've seen some pretty reliable data mine spoilers that suggest that we're going to come out on top in this one. Don't tell anyone.
You ruined it for me, Ian.
And so after, you know, really what's been a rough few years.
He's really
for
getting some
Azeroth,
strong
between
reactions from the
assault of
crowd, though.
Iron Horde and the
Well, the
Burning
crowd loves
Legion
it.
And everything that's gone on since, I think things might finally be looking up for Azeroth. Yeah, I mean,
His stand-up
you know,
comedy routine is
all these
slaying
threats have
right
been taken
now.
Care of, just sunny days and clear skies ahead.
And what's the deal with
I mean,
Azeroth?
personally, I can't think of any unaccounted for loose ends or anyone who might be lurking in the shadows, thirsting for revenge. Can you?
I wish I understood what any of this was. I feel so left out.
I know, I wasn't laughing at his jokes. I didn't get it. I just flew in from Goldshire and boy, my arm's tired.
Ice Crown. A monument.
Yes, another
to
pre-rendered
our
cutscene,
suffering.
finally. Although this one looks significantly worse.
Yeah, this one looks older.
The veil between life and death. Where a usurper sits on a frozen throne.
Ah, it's Wrath of the Lich King.
Oh, for Classic?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the first DLC?
But no
That was the third, I thought. I think it went BFA, Cataclysm, Wrath of the Lich King.
Yeah.
Then Burning Crusade.
Burning Crusade. No, Burning Crusade was first, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, Pandaria.
Thanks to Prime.
Murloc Revenge.
Ooh, yeah.
So the Murlocs pretty much just the bitches of World of Warcraft. They don't do anything.
I don't know.
Oh, that's choppy. Oh, isn't that Jaina or something? What's her name?
I don't know. Why are you pretending to know the characters' names? We didn't get this far.
I don't know. I like feeling like I'm a part of the thing.
Yeah, same. Pretty shitty armor if the arrows immediately penetrated it.
Well, he's also not dead though.
Well, yeah, but that's because he's like undying.
Well, then it doesn't matter if he's wearing armor.
Still, but you would expect the armor to deflect some arrows.
Is he the Lich King? Whoa.
Good play.
The armor ain't stopping that one. Oh, never mind. Cut straight through it. That ability seems a bit OP if she can just concoct chains from anything.
You are unfit to wear this crown.
It's Jay Allen's face.
Oh, she's gonna become the Lich King.
How strong is she?
Well, apparently she's the god of Warcraft.
That power will be your prison.
This world is a prison.
She just casually walked in here and overthrew the king.
Was he the Lich King? Is she gonna become the Lich Queen? Oh, she's breaking it.
Oh, that's a cool helmet, though.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's just gonna leave a power vacuum. You didn't solve the crisis.
It looks like she made it worse by merging Hell and Azeroth.
Oh, it's a Diablo expansion, maybe.
Will set us all free.
Extinction. Is it called Extinction or something dumb like that? No, that's a shame.
So does that already exist? Like, was that already?
I feel like I've heard the name Shadowlands somewhere, but it's a pretty generic name. So.
Yeah. Hey, he changed.
Oh, he's hiding under his jumper. The old promo shirt under the jumper routine.
So now do the blue eyes make sense?
Thanks to the resub, Big Red.
So yeah, that just happened. We were once told by King Terrence.
Yeah, I wish I knew what it was.
That there must always be a Lich King. And now, for the first time, there is none.
Huge.
Sylvanas herself.
So that was the Lich
warned
King.
us that in the end, death claims us all. Well, death is coming for us. And if we want to stand a chance,
remember that.
we are going to have to go where no living soul ever has.
My basement.
We are going to the Shadowlands. The world that is the
Third
afterlife
base.
for the entire Warcraft universe. Now, along the way, we will get a chance to meet some of the Fallen and learn their fates. But this is not a familiar world full of orcs and trolls and dwarves.
Wait, this is just
It is an
Shadowkeep.
ancient and mysterious realm that predates the Titans themselves.
Nuh-uh. It's Shadowlands.
It is the source of the power of the Scourge that we have seen. True.
Thanks to the resub, Demon.
And it's the power upon
But there's
which Death
spooky
Knights
ghosts and it's the
but
afterlife.
it's also the origin of the noble Valkyr.
Nobody knows
And
what the
spirit
fuck goes
healers
on
that
in
guide us
Destiny's
back to
lore.
the land of the living when we pull a couple
Yeah, I
mobs
do.
too many.
I'm sorry.
Ask me any question.
Not that anyone's ever done that.
What is the Traveler?
It's where spirits of nature go of rest and rebirth. And so much more. Let's take
Good
a look
point.
at this wondrous world that we are set to
Yeah,
explore.
that sounds about right.
That's where we get our power from.
The jailer of the damned. A grim task, which I have
Oh, the masks look cooler in the other cutscene.
Yeah, but this is in-game.
The eternal veil screams, torn asunder
That looks pretty cool.
by her. Within the realm of shadow
Who is she?
lies the darkness
Sylvanas.
of terrors.
Is she an antagonist? Is she a good person?
Never be set.
I think she's morally ambiguous.
Hey, there's just another Lich King, but a giant one.
Are infinite.
Hey, look, it's us.
The terrors and beauty were never meant for mortal eyes. I wonder if they can
That's the Dreaming City.
hold all that awaits them.
You know, I do applaud how quickly they're putting new content into Classic. They're going fast.
This isn't classic.
This is Classic,
No. Is it?
isn't it?
This looks way more visually.
Oh, this isn't. Yeah,
enhanced.
you're right. This isn't Classic. Never mind. Classic still sucks.
The denizens of this realm are the key to restoring the
Maybe we should
balance
give
between
actual
life
WoW a chance. Maybe it's
and
better.
death. If
That's a controversial thing to say out loud.
Well, yeah. Maybe it's better for new players.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it kind of looks cool.
Well, it certainly looks better than hunting 50 fucking Murlocs 1,000 times.
death comes, and the end of everything is just the beginning.
But not bad.
So World of Warcraft Shadowlands is coming next year, and it will be available for pre-purchase today.
Thank you, Ian. Yeah, baby.
That is just a little glimpse of this
Eon,
incredible
Ion.
world
His name is
that
Ian.
awaits us.
It's not Ion.
Ion.
Ahead of us lie
It's
many
Ion.
fateful decisions.
You're making
It's so much cooler than Ian.
Does he look like an Ion to
Shadowlands
you?
is an expansion that is built around the
Dude
idea
looks like
of
he's rocking a
choice,
gluten-free back tattoo.
agency and self-expression.
You're
and
just
the
insulting
rewards
everyone
you
that comes
pursue,
on the stage.
and the
Iron
allies
is better than
whom
that.
You cast your lot.
Well,
I know you have a ton
the
of
guy with the
questions.
vegan bicep
What the heck
tattoo
is a
set the
covenant?
tone.
What is that tower that's sticking out of the
Yeah,
sky above
I don't fuck
Iceground?
with him. I
What
fuck with
other
Iron.
changes are coming to World of Warcraft? And so much more.
At least he seems passionate
We have
about
our
what
first
he's
panel
making.
for you
He
at
seems
2:30 on the
asleep.
Mythic stage. The
Look at his
World of
eyes.
Warcraft
No.
What's Next panel.
Yeah,
where
it's
we'll dig
just
into that
he was born
and
that
much,
way.
much
Don't be a
more.
dick.
Also playable here on the show floor.
He was born
we invite
tired.
you to journey into the Zone Bastion and to begin to explore the Shadowlands.
Bastion.
Thanks to the
so
resub,
wow.
J-Dog.
Thank you all so much, and it's going to be an incredible weekend ahead. I can't wait to
That
share
looks
it with
like the
all of you.
Scarlet Keep from Destiny 2 Shadow
now-
Keep. They're copying.
It's my pleasure to turn things over to Ben Thompson on the Hearthstone team.
Ben Thompson. He's like a superhero in
Ben.
gaming.
Oh, not Hearthstone. Oh, they are cutting to different stages.
Yeah, it's different stages. You're right.
I thought they were redressing the stage extremely quickly.
So thrilling to be here with you today.
What's up, Ben?
Holy cow level. That Diablo announcement.
What?
And World of Warcraft Shadowlands. You gotta be kidding me.
I fucking hate it.
I am so excited for what we are showing you here
Thanks
today.
for the
I don't know
resub,
about
Titan
you,
Man.
but I cannot wait to play some games. Can you?
I'm not here for games, Ben. I'm here for the
Look,
political
whether
reasons.
it's demons crawling out of the very bowels
No,
of
that looks
hell,
like an uncomfortable seating
or the
arrangement.
skies above us shattering to pieces, it is clear that Blizzard loves telling you a good story. Sometimes we feel, however, that you shouldn't have to leave the safety of the tavern to enjoy
What
a good
stories?
I think
tale.
World
We
of
believe
Warcraft
some of
has
the
a
best
story.
stories are
Does
told
it?
right here at home. Take, for instance, the story
Prove
that
it,
we've been
Charlie. Tell
telling
me
you
the story
this
of
year,
World of Warcraft.
the Year of the Dragon.
There was once a Lich
For the very
King
first
who
time,
died.
we've introduced you to a story that is
About the
taking
extent I
all
know.
3 sets to tell. It is so big and so awesome. We have been having a lot of fun putting it together. We cannot wait to show you how it all
Thanks to the fat
comes to
tier
an
1
end.
Hasenka. No,
Well,
already
let's
said,
talk a
but
little bit
thanks
about
again,
how it
Titan
all
Man.
began. The Rise of Shadows, you were introduced to the formation of a League of Evil. Their plot to steal Dalaran and just how you helped them do it.
What do you think that
This
big
was
button
followed by
there
the
does?
Saviors of Uldum,
What big button?
as you
Look,
and the
at the front of the
League
stage.
Explorers
Oh!
answered the call to adventure.
Oh, I don't know, maybe
and
like a
crossed
security
the
button
desert
when they see like a
sands,
Hong Kong poster, he
seeking to wipe
slams
out
it
I was
and like
plague
yeah.
I was gonna say it
and his
liberates
followers
Hong
had set
Kong.
loose
That's why it's cordoned off.
Well, that brings us to our third and final chapter, does it not? The curtain rises
Thanks to the Prime
It's
Dark.
low-hanging fruit.
on a shimmering twilight
Yeah.
sky across a blanket of snow. A chill wind gusts across an ancient field of bones.
The audience looks bored.
Now, the League of Evil.
Yeah, this guy's
As
not
this
very
guy reads his
explorers.
poetry.
This
They've
guy isn't
chased
very
each other across
charismatic.
all of Azeroth to arrive here.
Thanks
He's
to the
got good
resub
stage
stage.
presence.
Against Dragon.
Moist mode.
Is this the mountain where Skyrim ended?
I don't know, but this is gonna be a goofy trailer, I think.
That's probably better. I need some laughs right now.
Against people they oppose, they ride or die as the legends grow. We must consciousness build our heroes.
Man, does Hearthstone just not get a budget to make cutscenes?
This looks expensive. It's just the artistic choice.
Compare this to the other 3, like pre-rendered fucking theatrical movies, and then you have art slideshow.
Yeah, but that's the point. 3D realistic movies
I
wouldn't
know.
work for Hearthstone.
Well, as if they work for World of Warcraft when the game looks like shit.
It's but the context and story in World of Warcraft are more serious. Hearthstone is like a lighthearted tavern card game.
I thought for sure Hearthstone had a serious story.
I doubt it.
Now,
Look
you're
at the
gonna
set.
recognize quite a
Look at the
number
guy
of
leading it.
Azeroth's storied history, but we've stuck a couple in there of our own devising as well for you to enjoy. Descent of
There's the
Dragons
resub
also
Gryffindor.
introduces a handful of new mechanics and one all-powerful new keyword as well. You want to dive in and take a look?
He looks like Blizzard's crazy uncle.
Now, it wouldn't be right to make a set based around dragons without at least acknowledging the most terrible, the most feared and fearsome dragon
Deathwing.
ever to walk the world of Azeroth.
Parthenax.
No, not Deathwing.
Oh, he heard you, Jackson.
The progenitor of
Wait,
all
what did we say?
dragonkind,
He said not
the
Deathwing,
fearsome
and then pointed at
Galakrond.
you. Who?
Galakrond is
Who?
Hearthstone's newest hero card. That is to say, he takes the place of your own hero.
Ion the
when you put him into
Destroyer.
play. He also brings with him a
Jay
powerful new
Allen, the
battle cry
wise.
and his own unique hero power. But here's the key: he becomes stronger, more powerful.
Jay Allen the Diddler.
Of our newest keyword, Invoke. It's important to note here that Invoke has its effects on Galakrond, whether he
Thanks
be
for the
in your
prime,
hand
Ricky.
or in your deck.
Oh, we're just looking
And
at
by
fucking
doing
cards.
so,
I'm gonna piss.
you will
No,
allow
Jackson,
him
you'll
to
miss it.
achieve his second form.
Whoa!
Gets a bit stronger. Now, believe it or not, there are actually those who eagerly await Galakrond's return, those who praise his name across Azeroth. And as a result, the Invoke keyword will occasionally show up on some neutral cards as well.
Oh God! This is nuts.
Doing so
This is
will allow
huge.
you to achieve
Good Lord.
the most feared and third final form of Galakrond. That of...
What the fuck was that? Is that Jackson or in this?
Azeroth's End.
Woohoo!
This actually signals the end of all of Azeroth. Frankly, from what we've just seen, I'm pretty sure that's Sylvanas' job now.
Right.
But it sure as
You've
heck
missed it,
signals
Jackson. There hasn't even
the
been
end of any
accidental
game of
applause.
Hearthstone he's in if you can appropriately pull off the Invoke mechanic. All 5 classes aligned with the League of Evil will have access to the terrible power of Galakrond and be able to harness it for themselves in the form of a unique hero, bringing a unique battle cry, and a one-of-a-kind hero power as well. Now, Rafam, he takes...
Did you ever fuck with Hearthstone?
I played the fuck out of Hearthstone for the first like 2 seasons, but it's so
And then what?
It's just so expensive
Galakrond
to play.
Legendary hero cards for free just for logging in when the set launches.
Pay to win.
Well, yeah, unless you put
But
like
you may ask,
9 to 5 hours
what of the
into
just
it.
and noble?
Treat it like a job.
What of those pure of heart, or more on the side of good? Where are my League of Explorers in this?
There are none, Ben.
Well, there are plenty of our winged friends eager to join the fight for good as well. You all know Ysera. Let's say hello to the Druid Legendary Dragon, Ysera Unleashed.
Holy fuck!
She's my favorite.
It's a 9 diamond. That's never been done before.
He's gone mad. Big Ben is. He lost his fucking mind.
Without their
It has
fearsome
12 hearts or health, whatever it is.
If you're a shaman,
And 4
you're
swords?
gonna have access to lightning breath here.
No! They said that card was too powerful in
We see all
Yu-Gi-Oh!
our
Oh,
dragon priest friends
thank
out
God I
there.
spec'd
You look
into
like you're
shaman
having
class.
A good time. We just think it's time to open up the party a little bit.
No, don't do it, Ben.
Every class in Hearthstone will receive a legendary dragon, each and their own.
God, Ben, no!
We're sure to
Take
see
it back,
their
Ben.
presence being made
You've broken
known
the
in
game.
Meta as soon as we release this newest and final chapter to the trilogy on December 10th.
That's too soon, Ben. We're not ready. No!
But for those of you looking to dive into the action,
Think of your
sooner,
players.
Pre-purchase begins today.
Ah, I can't wait, Ben. I'm buying it
normally
now.
that'd be it for Hearthstone.
Why is no one
We've given
clapping?
you an amazing new set, an awesome
This is
new
like the
cinematic,
least
and a
enthused
song that I know
audience.
I'm going to be humming for the rest of the weekend.
I bet he was expecting like uproarious
Yeah.
applause for a pre-order.
We want to leave you with something a little special.
Ben, I think they want you to be done. Just leave. Just walk
Hearthstone
off.
players ourselves, we all continue to enjoy
There's a guy sitting in the aisle.
of ways to play this game.
And now everyone's favorite card, Ben
Whether
leaves.
in the
Just
arena
fucking
mode,
vanishes.
Tavern Brawl mode.
Yeah.
We enjoy thinking of the cards we build and craft and play, and the decks that we put them in in different
Why is that
ways.
person down there filming this on their
That's why
phone?
the
It's
Hearthstone
live
team is
streamed. You can
excited
just
to
watch it
announce today
in better
an
quality.
entirely
He has to show
new
off
way
to his
play
friends.
this game.
Nothing says cool like being in the front
And it's
row
a
of
new
BlizzCon.
mode that we like to call Hearthstone Battlegrounds.
Yeah! Woohoo! Ben
Wait,
is
a new
doing it again.
Hearthstone?
This is an 8-player mode that is inspired, all 8. 8-player mode that is inspired by
Someone
the popular
booed.
auto battler genre with a few Hearthstone twists.
Such as
In
you have to
this
pay a
mode,
lot for it.
You and 7 other players are challenged to recruit minions and send them into battle against your opponents until only one victor remains. This is the first new mode to come
There's
to
a battle
the game in
royale.
some time. We have had so much fun making this, and we've had even more fun playing it. So much so, in fact, that we're excited to dedicate the entirety of the Hearthstone demo area here at BlizzCon to Battlegrounds over the next 2 days.
No, Ben! You've truly gone insane.
The open
What else are you
beta
going
for
to
this new
dedicate it
mode
to? It's the only
is
new
gonna start on
thing.
November 12th. But for those of you here today, watching at home with the virtual ticket, or pre-purchasing Descent of Dragons,
I've done
That's
neither,
me.
Ben.
we are gonna
Watching
get
for
to
free.
enjoy this all starting on Tuesday.
Did he just gesture to himself when he said that?
Don't forget, I'm in charge,
Dragons
baby.
and
Fucking
Hearthstone
finger guns
Battlegrounds
at the
on
crowd.
the Mythic stage at 3:30. We look
Now
forward
he's
to
getting
seeing
them
you all
going.
there.
Thanks, Ben.
Good work, Ben.
From the very beginning,
You're a good hype man.
Hearthstone was always intended to be a warm
Oh, he's still going.
and welcoming place. It's a place and a home far away from a confusing and often
You're pushing your luck,
frustrating world
Ben.
outside the tavern. It's a place to set down our swords, join our friends, and gather around the fire. With the return of the
Ben, undo
Hearthstone
one more
Tavern
button from
here
your
at
code.
BlizzCon,
Maybe they'll get hyped then.
we hope you do just this. We absolutely invite you to come by and tell us what you think of the new mode. And we love answering questions about the newest set.
No, you don't.
But mostly, we hope you just drop by, if only to take part in the warmth and the friendship that the tavern has to offer. I know I'll be there, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you.
Are you done?
I don't know about
Nope.
you guys,
God damn it, Ben!
but I really need to see what Overwatch has to offer, don't you?
Yeah! Woo!
What? Wait,
Let's
what?
go
I
take a
couldn't
look,
hear
shall
him
we?
over you shouting.
He said Overwatch.
Oh. It's just an empty stage.
Yeah.
The Omnics declared war.
Fucking armed soldiers.
Overwatch was created to rescue humanity from the Omnic crisis.
Just shows full on
Greatest champion
Overwatch
of peace and
hentai.
progress
Oh,
mankind
that'd be
has ever
good.
seen.
Everybody knows Overwatch got shut down. Half of
God,
them
I
are just
wish it did.
mercenaries now.
The people decided they were better off without us. They even called us criminals. They tore our family apart.
Papa told me, after so many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out.
Real life is not
He's missing
like
an
the
eye.
stories our father told us. You were a fool for believing it so.
Perhaps I am a fool to think there is still hope for you, brother.
Human machine. Before me, I see the future. Humans and Omnics standing together.
Wait, what? This is a thing? People were fucking robots? And then the robots fucking got assassinated?
You wouldn't
This is a
understand
thing?
the symbolism, Jackson. It's deep.
But look around. Someone has to do something.
Robo-Pope! No!
He's Robo Gandhi, Jackson. You're not even paying attention.
Always remember.
Oh shit.
Never accept the world as it appears to be.
I thought that said initiate Overwatch
What
refund.
it could be.
Too long. What is this? This is broadcasting on the Overwatch emergency.
Isn't this just the cutscene from the first game?
I've definitely seen a few of these before, yeah.
They want me. But really?
Not this robo shit though.
I have been called. I must answer.
So McCree was a robosexual?
I don't think it's all about having sex with robots. I don't think they're fighting for robo-human sex.
But all the drama I hear about Overwatch is sex related, like sexuality related and shit.
The world needs us now, more than
You're
ever.
right.
Are you with me?
That'd be a really cool twist on the plot line if it really was all about just being able to fuck who you want to fuck.
I'm down for that.
The world needs heroes to prove that we can have sex with robots.
Hey!
Please welcome Game
It's-
Director of
it's,
Overwatch, Jeff
him.
Kaplan.
Yeah, Jeff. The bad boy of gaming.
No, that's Todd Howard. Well,
No.
I guess he is Blizzard's Todd Howard.
Yeah, Jeff Kaplan is the bad boy of gaming. He's coming off doing blow from some strippers in the back. Dude, this guy's rad.
BlizzCon is so edgy this year.
See?
I wore black. It's kind of like dad.
He just comes
Got
as
a
his
giant pink
fuck
bunny
Hong
in it,
Kong.
so I didn't quite get there. So I feel like
He's
you
the
and
bad
I,
boy.
and you know who I'm talking to. I feel like you and I have been together for a very long time. Like, we remember when WoW Classic.
I feel
used
like
to
he's
be
gonna get
called
assassinated like
WoW.
Robo Gandhi did.
It's been we've been
That'd be
around
huge.
together.
Imagine if they just broadcast this
something-
assassination.
Don't ever say that.
That's not what they would
I have something that I'm very embarrassed.
They're not
to tell you now.
intentionally
I'm only telling you
broadcasting
because we have this close relationship. I totally forget what I'm supposed to say right now. I don't have a clue. Just drew a blank. Anybody who knows me knows I can just ramble forever about
Discuss it
anything.
with Jeffrey before he goes.
Luckily,
Just
I
stand on the
from
X.
the internet, I can read
Just stand on the X,
everything
Jeff.
I'm supposed to say.
This will be a big send-off, Jeff. Overwatch will remember you as a hero.
Thank you so much for helping me with that. Oh my gosh. That was so sweet. The team really appreciate it. Actually, if you want to know how game developers feel about leaks, the WoW team made a cinematic called Shadowlands. And picture my face where Sylvanas' was.
Yeah, we saw it.
And then instead of that helmet, it was my cell phone. And that's, yeah.
Damn, Jeff is quite the comedian.
I should probably talk about Overwatch now.
No, Jeff,
Just
keep going through
digging
your
a hole,
routine.
you know. So
Everyone
a very
loves him.
dear friend of mine, 5 years ago, on this stage, almost to this very day, a gentleman by the name of Chris Metzen.
Who?
And let him hear it. He's watching with us right now.
From heaven. You're making it sound like he's dead. Where is he? Chris, stand up and take a bow.
Chris came
there he
out
is.
5 years ago on this stage, and he said it's time for a new adventure, and he wanted to take us all with him.
He was the guy that announced Overwatch, I guess.
And it was one of the most special moments of
What happened to
my
him?
life. And the
It got
women
to
and
him.
men who work on
He was
Overwatch
the
have been
last one that
working
was
so
assassinated.
hard to make something very special.
Oh, he is dead. He is
Today,
dead,
they'd
actually,
like to
Jackson.
dedicate that to you.
Oh,
Please enjoy.
man.
Rest in peace,
Cut
Chris.
that.
This goes out to
Cut
you,
what
Chris.
I said. Yeah, cut what I said.
I thought he was just taking a vacation in China or something. I didn't know he was dead.
That's a shame.
That is a shame. Overwatch's first hero. Oh, he isn't dead, Jackson. Rejoice.
Oh, back! Quickly, make fun of him again.
Fuck you, Chris. I liked you better when I thought you were in heaven.
Winston?
What's on your mind, May?
Do we have enough people for this mission?
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine.
What, is the roster for Overwatch 2 just going to be Winston and May?
That'd be
And every
huge.
update after that will add a new, well, old character?
Going to show. Now would be a good time.
I feel like these are all old cutscenes, though.
Captain speaking.
No, this is Overwatch 2.
To Paris.
No, this is not Overwatch 2.
That's our cue.
Yeah, it is.
You may now
Were you listening?
your electronic device.
That wouldn't make any sense. Overwatch 2 is just gonna be like a new chapter in Overwatch. It's not gonna be a whole new.
Well, yeah, like Fortnite Chapter 2, maybe. It's still the next chapter of Fortnite. Whatever this is, Overwatch.
We'll be right behind you.
We fight for the rights for robots to fuck humans.
But the people down there need help.
I think they're doing fine.
We are all they've got.
He starts fighting for the robots and exterminating humans.
That police officer's gonna be a character, I bet.
Bonjour, officer. We're here to help.
Just gets shot, dies.
C'était un singe?
What, so Winston's not known? Like, nobody knows about Winston?
I think the Overwatch story is they used to all be part of the Overwatch team. It got shut down and all of humanity collectively forgot about them. And they come out of retirement.
The hentai from this.
It's gonna be big hentai for sure, Ass Eater. And you haven't missed anything, Cypher, by the way.
Big hentai? We haven't seen a new character, or any sexy characters. I guess May's sexy. A little bit. Seems like a very inefficient weapon. Does Winston die?
No, they wouldn't do that. All the other Overwatch heroes are gonna show up out of nowhere, like parasailing in.
She needs help.
May dies?
We can't stay here.
No. Use your laser now, they're all in one specific location.
Tracer, get everyone out of here. I'll hold the line.
But you said to stick together.
I've changed my mind.
I'll be right behind you.
May will stay here.
We'll use May as bait and we'll run.
God damn it, May, if you didn't get hurt, this wouldn't have happened.
This is making all the other heroes seem like assholes for not showing up.
You're gonna show up before he dies.
There he is!
Guaranteed. It's Genji, right?
It's a Hiryu Strider.
I thought Hanzo was the Overwatch guy and Genji was a bad guy. Because they hated each other.
Nah, Hanzo's the bad guy for sure.
Ugh.
Winston's disappointed he wanted his moment to be the hero.
He just shits himself. I don't want to be on this team anymore. It must be misery. It would have been way cooler if Winston died. Would have actually had meaning or impact.
Where's McCree?
Fucking robots.
Who is that character? That's definitely a new one, right?
The robot?
Yeah, like that flying robot sex doll thing.
Yeah, I think it's new. I've never seen it. I've never seen half these characters though. That was pretty cool.
Huge play.
Play the game for sure.
No, it's gonna be like a Mercy res for play the game.
Yeah, when Mercy touched Bay's shoulder.
Is that really all the Overwatch, like, good guys in the game? I thought there was, like, a ton. Isn't McCree...
Why are you even allowed to play as the bad guys? It makes I thought they were all Overwatch.
No, like, I know Widow and, Symmetra, or, I don't know their names. I know Widow's bad.
Victory is ours, my friend!
Wait, what about
Hi,
Anna?
Lena. Brigitte? Oh my gosh, you've grown! Oh, everyone, this is May. Hi, everyone.
Nice to meet you. Good to have
The band's back together.
Minus, like, half of
Monsieur,
them.
Does this mean Overwatch
You're on the
is
team.
back?
Nope, it's cancelled. I'm going home.
No, Overwatch 2 is back.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Oh, he's looking at me.
But what does this mean?
It means
Is
60
Overwatch
more
update
dollars.
to Overwatch 2?
Awesome.
Jeff, where do I put the money?
On behalf of the Overwatch team, I am extremely proud
Someone-
and
I
excited
saw someone
to
crying.
finally and officially announce
I saw a few
Overwatch
people
2.
crying.
Show me the crying people.
Now, I know you have a lot of questions, but we always feel like our games speak for themselves, so let's take a look at the gameplay and then we'll talk.
I don't care about the gameplay. Show me the loot boxes. I can't wait, Jeff.
Show me the questions. Go to questions. Let people ask questions.
Hey, Lucio, he's a good guy.
Why wasn't he in the cutscene?
I don't know.
It's happening again.
Paris was just the beginning. This is a global invasion.
So, how's Overwatch enjoying us?
So
Do you think this
Overwatch-
will have a single player?
I think it just horde mode.
Look up there. That's the
What do you
command
mean?
ship.
What?
Then we know what we
Well,
have to do.
I don't know, it just looks like horde mode.
You're with me. We're getting aboard that ship.
Well, obviously they still have the multiplayer.
Well, yeah.
In Overwatch 2, there will be a new feature called Bang Me
This,
If You Can.
it doesn't look graphically like different.
Makes the reset
Major
trade.
choice. Nobody will stop us.
Maybe it is just the same, like an update to Overwatch 1.
It is. It has to be. This would make no sense to release Overwatch 2 with the same characters and the same multiplayer.
Well, what? Of course it would have the same multiplayer, and like Halo had the same multiplayer in Halo
With
2
differences,
and the same
though.
characters.
It had a lot
Yeah,
of.
well, maybe this has differences. We haven't seen anything yet.
True. Right now they're only showing the story stuff.
Although that's the same. That's a map that exists, right?
All of these are maps
Rat
that
6,
exist.
yeah. Alright, it's probably an update.
Time to learn some new tricks.
Yeah, so it is just an update.
You're gonna have to pay another $60 for it, or do you think it'll be a free update?
Oh, you're gonna have to pay $60 for it. Are you out of your mind? Of course. Well,
But then what? You just can't pay Overwatch? Overwatch?
I was just about to say, actually, maybe not, because then you couldn't even play multiplayer.
You can play anything, right? It's only multiplayer at the moment. Feel like that'd be grounds for a lawsuit if they just took away your game. Doesn't look different at all.
Sojourn here.
Oh yeah, it looks like Overwatch as is. Yeah, to be fair, I don't know what I was expecting.
Overwatch annoys me a lot.
Oh, we are going to have so much fun. It is going to be so awesome. So, we have a lot to talk about, right? first and foremost,
Yeah, what the
you
fuck
have
is
to
it?
remember that Overwatch is a team versus team 6v6 competitive experience. And there is no way we're losing that at all. In fact, that's a huge focus. So
It's a
Overwatch
separate
2
game,
will have a
Jackson.
brand new core competitive game mode called Push. Now, what I mean when I say core is that
It
you will
is a
play this
separate
in
game?
quick
Yeah, this
play,
is a separate
it will
game.
be played in competitive.
Well, how do you
and
know
it will
that?
also be played by the
It
Overwatch
literally
League.
wouldn't work.
So we're really
There's
excited
no
to
way
finally
this is a
add
free
a new
update or
core
something.
game mode. Now we want everybody
Well,
here
yeah,
today
free update to get
have a
people
chance
playing it
play
again to sell them
and tell us
microtransactions,
how
dumbass.
awesome and
I don't think so.
balanced it is.
Fortnite
So
did it.
You can play on a
Fortnite.
brand new map
Fortnite's a
which
free-to-play
takes place in
game, though.
Toronto,
Overwatch is
our
$60
first
bucks.
Canadian map.
Does it,
It's
is it,
over in Hall A.
does it have a free-to-play
so we
version at the moment?
invite you to come play the demo. We think you'll be awesome.
Alright, well, they'll announce it's going
Now,
free to
when
play.
I talk to lots of you,
But you have to pay
there's a
$60
common
for
request
2,
that you want out of
which is the
Overwatch,
game.
and Overwatch 2 is going to
I don't
deliver
know.
on this. And that's for more story.
Oh, it's $15
and
right now.
For PvE, for cooperative experiences. Overwatch 2 will feature a ton of PvE content. We will have a complete story
Maybe the
experience
PvP is
featuring story missions.
paid and the story
first
experience
of
is free.
which is called Rio de Janeiro, is also playable in Hall A for all of you today. Cannot wait to hear what you think about it. In addition, as
Damn,
you
we should have gone
saw,
to Anaheim
we have
and
something
seen
called
this
hero
live.
missions, which hero missions are focused on highly replayable cooperative experience. The analogy we like to use on the team is similar to what adventure mode is to Diablo versus its campaign. That's what hero missions are intended to be. And they're powered by this really
Yeah,
cool
that
progression
didn't help me at all,
system
Jeff.
where you can level up your heroes.
I think it's a
get more
standalone game.
powerful,
Overwatch
customize your
will still
abilities,
exist, but you
do
can.
different
It's
talents.
not going to be like
It's gonna
back
be a
and
ton
forth.
of
Like you
fun.
can't play
Now, you
Overwatch
might
with
have
people
also
on
noticed
Overwatch 2. You know what I
the
mean? Two
heroes
separate
all
games
have
is
a
what I
new look
think.
to them.
Okay,
Every one of the
yeah,
31
maybe.
heroes
Maybe it's
plus
like
more
a WoW
are getting
classic
an
situation.
upgraded
Exactly.
look to them. And there's a really awesome panel that's going to happen tomorrow on Saturday in here that is going to go through all
But
of
then
the
we
engine
Thanks to
upgrades that are
Prime Guy
coming to
Fieri.
Overwatch 2 and all of the new looks and explanation of the new art style that I'm really excited about. Now, Overwatch and Overwatch 2
Suck.
at their core are all about heroes, and we know that we cannot make a brand new Overwatch game without having new heroes. So Overwatch 2, in addition to featuring Sojourn, who we are not talking about today, besides just confirming that she is here, Overwatch 2 will feature multiple new heroes that will come with the game. And we're very excited
See, it's a totally
about
different
that.
game.
Now, a lot of you
He
have
hasn't said that.
questions,
He did.
Like, why a sequel?
When? He
Or
said
what
with a
does that
brand
mean
new
to
game,
me
it needs to
as
launch
a
with more
player
heroes.
Of the original game. I put so much time into this game. I cared about it
Could
so
mean
much.
anything.
Well, we thought about it, and for us as gamers, you know, sequels make us nervous more than anything else. So what we're hoping
Maybe
to do
he's
with
talking about
Overwatch
Diablo
2
4.
is really
There's
redefine
the fat
what a
tier
sequel
1 Blake.
means. And I think some explanation is
resub
in
ninja.
order right now. So for all
Say, listen to this.
original players of Overwatch, players of the current
Told you.
Overwatch game, you will get to play on all of the same maps as Overwatch 2 players, including all of the brand new maps that are coming to Overwatch 2. And you will get to play with all of the same heroes as Overwatch 2 players. It will be a shared multiplayer environment where no one
It's
gets
like-
left behind.
There's like that meme where the math is going on in the guy's head
Yeah,
as
well-
it was slowly zooming on him.
That's me
He's
right
like trying
now.
to
What-
figure out what
I
he's
think a
saying.
lot of us
Yeah,
are
what
thinking
is-
about
So what the
That's
fuck?
everyone.
all
What
of
the
those
fuck is
cool
it then?
accomplishments and cosmetics that we've been unlocking over the years. You know, how hard did you work for your
So it's not even a new
skin,
game.
for example?
They added new
We
modes.
want to make sure that all Overwatch
yeah, it's an update.
cosmetics come forward
He's calling
with
it a
you
brand new
into
game,
Overwatch
though.
2.
Look at it, they're
So
all
of your
confused.
progress
You could have made this
matters.
way more simple.
Nothing's getting left behind. No one's getting left behind. We worked so hard to build this community of over 50 million players.
This guy's
at
like
this
a
point.
walking Rick and
The
Morty
last thing we
character.
would ever do is do anything to split what an amazing community you guys are.
Thanks to the
and
resub,
how
Big
much
Boy
you
and
mean to
Sean.
us.
Even Sean's
So
confused on what he's
Overwatch
saying.
2 is going to be amazing. We have a
Who's
panel
Sean?
right here on this
Jacksepticeye
stage at
Sean.
1:30 where
Where's
we're going
Sean?
to go into a
In the
lot
chat.
more detail.
Jackson, he's not on stage or anything.
Now,
All right. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm staring.
Hey,
you know,
Sean,
straight down the
I
aisle
thought you
at
saw him
the
on stage or
beautiful
some shit.
machines with Diablo
It's like all I'm
4
seeing is
loaded on
Jeff.
them.
I don't have your
We've
chat
got
open.
World of Warcraft Shadowlands. We've got Hearthstone Battlegrounds.
What a pointless
We've got
addition,
two
then.
different Overwatch 2 demos. I just want you all to remember how much we all mean to each other, be good to each other, enjoy each other this weekend. Now let's go play some video games. Have fun,
Be good to us by
everybody.
explaining what the fuck's going on.
This is so dumb. We're releasing a brand new game, but if you have the other game, then you still get the new game. Kind of.
So what, is it free for people?
Ceremonies. Mythic
So,
panel presentations
if you have...
Do I have to pre-order it?
If you have the original
Have a great
Overwatch,
BlizzCon.
you get
Okay.
the new maps from Overwatch 2, the new
Okay.
heroes.
Do I get my old maps?
Yeah. The only thing you don't get is the story mode and the PvE, I guess. Which I'm sure
Okay,
people are
so
going to be
you-
fighting themselves to get.
So you're paying for the PvE.
Yeah.
But why would he? At that point, why would he even mention that old players get access to new maps and shit? Who doesn't get access to new maps then?
If you don't own Overwatch, you can't play it? I don't know. It's fucking dumb, man.
Was that the end? They could have announced that a bit better, or done it a bit better.
What about
why not
Diablo
just make
Immortal?
a new game?
I'm here for Diablo Immortal, though.
I'm pretty sure they cancelled that.
Bullshit, they canceled that, bro. Everyone with
I
a
don't know.
phone was gonna buy that game. Thanks to the resub chairs with wheels. Is it actually over?
Well, yeah, I went for an hour and a half. That's plenty of Blizzard for me.
Well, for
What?
me as well, but I mean, if I paid $70 for the VIP screening of this shit, I'd be so let down right now.
They have three. I think the VIP shit gets you access to the other streams they're doing, but I don't know what they're doing.
What,
I
like
don't care.
Patreon only OnlyFans streams or something? What do you mean?
Yeah, Jeff comes out in a little bikini, whipped cream everywhere.
What is this pink?
I'm gonna
It's probably
I'm gonna
just
wait till the
next
last,
gen Overwatch.
maybe like last
Yeah,
hour
movie
of
fighter.
BlizzCon, and then I'm gonna buy my BlizzCon virtual ticket then and see if there's anything useful in the last hour of it.
Are you really gonna do that? That'd be fucked up, man. What a waste.
I just want Blizzard to have my money.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
I'm not seeing anything in their shop at the moment about Overwatch.
I mean, the crowd looks energized. It's madness fighting each other to get to those demos of Overwatch 2.
Blizzard definitely attracts a certain crowd.
I think they just cut my feed. It's over.
I take it back, Overwatch. I love it.
Well, that was abrupt.
What? Yeah. Where was the after show?
Yeah, I don't know. I was waiting for something cool to happen at the end.
Yeah, like an interview with Jeff or something to explain that weird pricing structure.
Yeah, it was a really weird conclusion. It's like Inception, where it's left up to the viewer to decide how it ends.
I loved the slow pan on the guy as he was trying to figure out what the fuck Jeff was saying.
Jeff is an
Everyone
enigma,
looks so
man.
confused. But he's a beautiful man. Alrighty, I'm gonna head to bed. Now that that's done with.
I'm going to do anything else.
Alright, goodbye everyone.
Bye, Jackson.
See ya.
Alright, everyone. Thanks for tuning in for that high-octane BlizzCon. To everyone who donated, big thanks. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot to me, so thanks for that. And I'm going to be playing Luigi's Mansion later tonight. I'm really excited to play that. Take it easy, everyone. And yeah, Luigi's Mansion probably like 6 hours from now. I don't know, we'll see. But somewhere around then. Everyone have a great day. Bye-bye.